Welcome to the Recon Trader. In today's video, I will show you how to configure and deploy a CryptoHopper automated trading bot on the Binance platform trading ETH versus USDT, and I'll be using TradingView alerts to trigger buy signals. But before we get too far into the weeds, if you're not familiar with CryptoHopper, it is a platform that allows you to configure and deploy your own crypto trading bots. And you can actually get started for free with their Pioneer package. It will cost you $0. However, you will not have an automated trading bot. It will allow you to do manual trading, but there won't be any automated trading. Now, the package I'll be deploying the bot on today will be the Explorer package. And I will have a link in the description down below. If you follow that link, you'll get a 7-day free trial. Otherwise, this subscription is normally $19 a month. And this package will actually be sufficient for the majority of the bots I deploy on CryptoHopper. It gives you 80 positions. I think at the most I have maybe 9 open positions at one time. 15 coins selected. Again, I do recon on all the coins that I trade. And typically there's not more than 15 coins I would deploy on a bot anyway. Today I'll actually be deploying the bot on one coin, and that'll be ETH. And in the future, I may add a couple coins like BTC, but it won't be 15 coins for this particular strategy, which involves the engulfing candle indicators. And the TA with 10-minute time intervals is sufficient, not the best. And then you do get one simulated trading bot or paper trading bot. And again, I'll leave a link in the description. So with that all being said, let's get to configuring this bot. Now, once you log into CryptoHopper, you'll go to your hoppers page, and you can see I have a few hoppers running, 63% up, 41%. The most recent bot I deployed is my RSI 4070 crossing. If you haven't seen that video, you can go to my playlist under CryptoHopper and find this bot, and it's up almost 20%, and it's only been deployed for a couple weeks. But I need to add a new bot, so I just scroll down, and I'll click Add New Hopper. And today we'll be doing an auto trading bot. So I just click on the auto trading bot, and they have some templates that you can use. I won't be using the template. I will actually be configuring the bot myself. So I click on configure yourself. Now we're ready to configure the bot. At some point I will need to assign a subscription, and we'll get to that in a moment. But first off, basic settings. I need to name the bot. And in this case, I'm going to name it TV for TradingView Alerts. And I'm not going to make it live yet because I don't want any misfires while we're configuring. The next option is I need to choose my exchange. And in this case, I'm going to choose Binance. And then I can load my API keys from one of my existing Binance bots. And in this case, I'll just use the bot that's currently running, and that's the RSI 4070X. Or you could log into your Binance account. You see I have a grid bot running on Binance right now. Again, video in the playlist. But if you need to create API keys, you log into your Binance account. Under your user icon, you go to API management. We need to label the API key, so we'll just call it TVA for TradingView Alerts, create API. They will send you an email code. You put in your email code and then go to Google verification and put that code in. Hit submit, which I'm not going to do right now because I already have my API keys created. And you'll end up with API keys. And you'll need both your API key and the secret key. And you need to keep that secret key top secret, because with that secret key, someone could actually access your funds. I need to put in the API keys if I don't want to use my Hopper's API key. So I would just copy and then paste in the API key. And then I do the same for the secret key. I could paste it in there. Now, I'm actually going to use the API keys that I know are actually already working. And so I just choose the RSI 4070 crossing bots API keys. Next is going to be notifications. I typically only have notification on trade. That's what I care about. I'm not so concerned about errors or canceled orders. Next will be buy settings. And at this point, I now need to add a subscription in order to actually go much further with this configuration. And so I'll need to add my Explorer subscription to this bot. But before I do that, I'm going to save the work I have done. And so I just click save. Okay, so now it's time to actually add a subscription. And in this case, I'm going to add the Explorer subscription. And in order to do so, you need to go to the menu over here on the left-hand side and view all your hoppers. And this is assuming you've already paid for your subscriptions. You could simply just add a new subscription. And then from here, I just need to click on subscriptions. And it will show the list of all my subscriptions and where they're assigned to. Now I'm going to change this Explorer hopper down at the bottom from Binance RSI to TV Alerts. And click save. And now I'll go back over to my dashboard for TV Alerts by clicking on dashboard over here on the left hand side. And from there I can go to the config tab and then base config, and it will take me back to where I was at. And now everything's available for me to start to configure. Now order type, I prefer market. I want my order filled right away rather than waiting on a limit price. Maximum open buy time, Binance, you're going to get filled pretty much instantly on a market order when you're trading in a higher volume cryptocurrency like ETH. So in this case, I'm just going to say maximum open buy time of 3. Maximum open positions, honestly, I'm going to crank that down to 9. And then maximum percent open positions, I'm going to also take that down to 9. And that will give me 1 maximum open position per coin, as I only want to hold 1 position at a time based on this strategy. And then as far as the enable cooldown option, I'm not going to enable that. Only 1 open order buy per coin I want to enable. Only buy when there are positive pairs. That's not going to be relevant. And then auto merge positions, again, don't need to enable that. So we'll go to the next option, which is coins and amounts. And as far as base currency, it's actually should be quote currency. It will be USDT. And I want to click change. And yes. And currency has been changed. And then the next step is to select coins. Now I don't want EOS as one of the selected coins, so I just click on that and it boots it back over to available coins. And then I want ETH as my selected coin, so I click on that and it boots it over to selected coins, Ethereum or ETH. Now as we continue down, percentage buy amount will be based on the percentage of the maximum USD dollars allowed. And so I'll fill in $900. And I would allow it to actually buy essentially 33% or almost $300. And then minimum USDT amount per order, I will force a minimum buy amount, and in this case it'll be $100. I want to always buy at least $100 worth of ETH for this bot, and so that's why the force minimum amount is ticked off. And then we'll move on to strategy. Now, as far as strategies go, I am going to select no strategy selected and then signals only. And I will not be buying a signal service. However, now I come over to the toolbar over here on the left and I click on apps. And under the apps, I'm going to use TradingView to actually trigger my buy signals. And as you can see, if you want to use TradingView strategies, indicators, and alerts to buy and sell with your CryptoHopper, you just need to set up TradingView alerts along with the webhook URL to send that alert to your hopper. So the first thing I want to do is jump over to TradingView. And from TradingView, you can see I'm looking at ETH, Tether US, 1 hour on the Binance exchange. And after doing a lot of recon, it has come to my attention that these engulfing bullish candles would be excellent triggers for a long position on ETH on the 1 hour chart. Now, I can skip down to, say, the 15-minute chart, and you can see the same alert actually would sell off on you. Or we could jump up to the 4-hour chart and we don't actually even have the alerts. So after doing a lot of recon, in both situations, you see this candle here marked by the BE, which stands for bullish engulfing. This green candle engulfs this red candle next to it. Same with this BE. This green candle engulfs this candle, which basically indicates a turnaround in this trend of selling off. Trend of selling off, we get a reversal. And it is important to set up your stop loss and your take profit in the config. We'll get to that in a moment. And to find this particular indicator, you go to your indicator tabs at the top here, and you can type in engulf, and you'll see bullish engulfing, and you would just click on that. And then from here, I need to actually set up the alert. And to do that, again, across the top on your toolbar of TradingView, you'll see a little alarm clock with the word alert next to it. You click on that, and in this case, I want the engulfing bull, and I want it to happen once per close. I'm interested when the candle actually closes. And I'm going to leave that open-ended, and then I can have it pop up on my screen, send me an email. And then the last option that is actually necessary to send the buy order to CryptoHopper is you need to tick off this webhook URL. And then we jump back over to CryptoHopper to grab our webhook. And you'll have your webhook already populated there for you. And you would just click copy, jump back over to TradingView, paste your webhook in. And now the last bit you need to do is name your alert, and I'll name it engulf. And then what do I want it to actually do? And in this case, I want it to execute a buy. So I come down to my alert generator, and the hopper is TV alerts. The coin is going to be ETH USDT. I want the action to buy. And I want it to be a market order, and then generate. And then it will end up generating your code that you need to copy and paste over in TradingView. So now it knows what hopper to send this alert to under your hopper ID. The coin pair is going to be ETH USDT. The action will be buy, and then it will send a market order, and now you click create. And it wants to let you know that this indicator can be repainted, which basically means it can show up, go away, and then show up again as the candle is developing. So continue anyway. And now if I come over to the alarm clock on the right-hand toolbar, I can see my engulf, alert, active, and ready to buy upon receiving the alert. So if we jump back over to CryptoHopper, we are ready to continue with our config, so we'll click on config, base config, and we're back at strategy settings, and in this case I'll choose signals only. And then my trailing stop buy, I'm not going to actually deploy a trailing stop buy, as I want in at the close of the candle when that alert is actually sent, and our momentum should be moving up based on the fact that that's a bullish alert. And then sell settings, I will have my take profit set at 4%. I want it, again, to be a market order. And maximum open time, again, we can say 3 minutes. On Binance, it's going to fill instantly as a market order on ETH. And then my sell strategy, I'm not going to sell based on my strategy. And then stop loss is the next tab. And we definitely want to enable a stop loss. And the way I would configure my stop loss is normally on these type of trades when I'm day trading live, I set my stop loss at the bottom of this red candle before the engulfing candle. And the way I would do that is I'd get my ruler out and look at my entry and my exit, and we see that'd be 1.45%. And obviously the profit that this ran up on was as high as 9%, and without ever getting stopped out until it rolled over. So on the other alert, we would have entered up here, and the bottom of that candle would have been a little deeper. It would have been almost 4%. And so I will configure my stop loss based on that deeper move, and I'm going to set my stop loss at 4%. Now you need to figure out what risk you're willing to take. This is based on my risk tolerance, and this video purpose is how to configure, not how to copy. And so you need to do your own recon based on your own risk tolerances, your own risk versus reward, and configure the hopper according to your battle plan, not mine. Now, trailing stop loss, I will enable the trailing stop loss. I will have it armed at the 4%, allowing 0.5% retracement, which basically means once it hits 4%, if it retraces back 0.5%, it will sell at 3.5%. Now keep in mind, there's no guarantee you'll get filled at 3.5. You might get filled at 3 if it's crashing. And then I am going to actually select use trailing stop loss only to exit the trade. Now the last couple options, auto close, short selling, and dollar cost averaging, don't apply to this strategy. So we're ready to save. And then it's extremely important to go back to the basic settings, make the bot live, and then I'm going to run through the settings again real quick, and that's my exchange is going to be Binance with my API keys and user ticker rate of highest bid lowest ask, which is standard. Notifications on trade only. Buy settings, that was supposed to be market, and that's why we check. Maximum open time of 3. And so with maximum open positions of 9, maximum percentage of open positions per coin of 9, that means I'll have 1 maximum open position per coin. Not sure why that all did not save. We don't do auto cooldown. Only open 1 buy order per coin. Yes. Enable. Only buy when there are positive pairs does not apply. Auto merge will not apply. And then coins and amounts. We will have a quote currency, or as they call it, base currency of USDT. And then Ethereum is the only coin I'm running with on this strategy because I took the time to do my recon and see that this strategy works with ETH. Now in time, I will do more back testing on probably BTC next. And if it has similar results, I'll deploy BTC over here as well. And then percentage amount, I put at 33% of my maximum USDT allowed, which was $900. But I do want a minimum order of $100. Force minimum buy amount is ticked off. And then strategy, I'm going with signals only. I don't have a signal service, but I don't want it to trade on TA or anything else. So I tick off signals only, and therefore it should only buy when it receives the alerts from TradingView. Trailing stop buy is not enabled. And then under selling, we go to sell settings and take profit at 4%. Order type market, maximum open time 3 minutes. Again, you're going to be filled instantly. And then sell strategy, we're not selling based on our strategy. We're selling either on stop loss of 4% if it goes against us, or on a trailing stop loss if it's gone up 4% and continues to go up, that's great. Or anytime after achieving 4% or higher, it pulls back 0.5%, it will sell, and we have use trailing stop loss only enabled. Now we'll hit save again. Yes, continue saving. And now the buy settings are correct. I'm not sure why that didn't originally take. We've got the bot live. Now we actually have to deploy the hopper. So we'll go over to the dashboard and click on dashboard. And we will enable the hopper by clicking on this button here. Hopper is enabled. And you'll see the balance is 1,220 with 134% increase. And I actually want this zeroed out. So regardless of what I've done day trading recently, I don't need that amount shown. I want it to be 0 on this particular bot. So we'll input the 1220.46 and submit. And now that that's zeroed out, this will be more accurate on the percentage gained or lost. And if I scroll down, I can see the hopper is enabled. And current target, no targets have been found. And that's pretty much it. The bot has been deployed. I'll be doing an update video in the near future after we have some activity, so be sure to shoot that subscribe button. Also, if you like this video, do me a favor, spike the like. If you have any questions or comments, leave those in the comment section down below. And that pretty much wraps it up. So remember, never send your money in the battle without first doing your recon. See you in the next video.